Payback. Parscale offers perfect solution to seal Acosta'S mouth shut for good by US 4 Trump.com. President Trump and Kim Jong-un met Thursday at a Singapore summit to decide the fate of North Korea and denuclearize the country. The result of the meeting were astounding, and no doubt President Donald Trump has changed the world. President Trump tweeted a video today showing a recap of the summit. Donald J. Trump, okay, it's probably further down. During the historic meeting, at the most inappropriate time, of course, a crooked liberal media reporter, Jim Acosta from CNN, was there and shouted out ridiculous, foolish comments and questions. The resistance media only makes themselves look like fools. Jim Acosta should never be allowed into a presidential or White House event ever again. President Trump was enjoying one of the most significant and historical moments of his presidency. He had brought the leader of North Korea to the table to sign the most important agreement in the last 70 years for the Korean people. The president brought Kim Jong-un to Singapore to negotiate a deal between the U.S. and North Korea. Only a year ago, Korea was sending rockets over Japan, and now their leader was signing an agreement with the U.S. President Trump. Months of hard work and diplomacy reached a turning point on Tuesday. The moment will go down in history. Then, fake news, CNN's Jim Acosta from the disgusting left blurted out loudly for all to hear and stabbing America in the back saying, "Mr. President, did we agree to denuclearize?" Moments later, Acosta shouted another question asking, "Did you talk about Otto Warmbier, sir?" Earlier in the day, Acosta yelled questions at Trump from a significant distance away, shouting, "Mr. President, how is the meeting going so far, sir? Any progress, Mr. President?" After getting no response, Acosta continued shouting, "Mr. Kim, will you give up your nuclear weapons, sir?" Here is one of the moments Acosta was being rude. Ryan Saavedra, CNN's Jim Acosta, interrupts a historic signing ceremony with North Korea, shouts questions at President Trump.
Mr. President, did he agree to denuclearize first?
We're starting that process very quickly. Very, very quickly. Absolutely.
Mr. President, 100% denuclearization? Did you talk about Otto Warmbier, sir?
Mr. Kim, did you agree to give up your nuclear arms?
You'll be seeing everything in just a little while. The letter that we're signing is very comprehensive, and I think both sides are going to be very impressed with the result. A lot of goodwill went into this, a lot of work, a lot of preparation. I want to thank everybody on both sides, Secretary Pompeo and all of his counterparts. They were absolutely fantastic.
네, 조금 후에 우리가 서명한 발표문의 내용에 대해서 곧 알게 될 것입니다. 아까도 얘기했습니다마는.
Well, here is Costa being rude again. Trump and Kim walk and talk after lunch. Trump says they're signing something.
Hello, everybody. How are you? How's it going, sir? Doing great. We had a really fantastic meeting. A lot of progress. Really very positive. I think better than anybody could have expected. Top of the line. Really good.
Mr. President,
We're going right now for signing.
has he agreed to give up any nuclear weapons, sir?
Mr. President, what are you signing?
What are you signing, sir?
Got a couple of minutes. The other 2 minutes.
Well, Acosta was shamed by many angry people on Twitter for his childish behavior during the summit. Thousands are calling for his White House press credentials to be pulled. One could think that all reporters would be respectful during such an extraordinary and historic moment. Brad Parscale, President Trump's campaign manager, even stepped up, declaring Acosta'S press credentials should be suspended. Acosta thought he was being cute by posting the video where he yelled out to the president, so he tweeted it. I asked whether Kim Jong-un has agreed to give up any nuclear weapons. No response. But then Acosta was taken to the woodshed. Here are a few responses below. Brad Parscale, Jim Acosta should immediately have his press credentials suspended. He is an absolute disgrace. Donald Trump. I ask, you should travel to North Korea and scream the question to his face. Let us know how that works out. Yes, he gave up his nuclear weapons. Now what, Jim? You lose, Trump wins again. Hashtag Trump 2020. Your lack of comprehension may be the cause of your fake news. Donald Trump, please remove his press pass. Look at the comments here. We are incredibly embarrassed by the way this child acts. Just go away, you're a child, a petulant child. Earlier in the day, Acosta'S actions were questioned for attempting to sabotage the event by calling Kim Jong-un a lunatic. No more. Jim Acosta must go. He did try to sabotage the event. Yeah. President Trump did more for the Warm Buyer family than anyone else could have done. As soon as he took over office, he negotiated for Warm Buyer's return to the U.S. Warm Buyer was imprisoned in North Korea in 2016 for attempted theft. He was tortured for a while former President Obama did nothing for a year while former President Obama did nothing. President Trump negotiated his return to his family in the U.S. Otto's father, Fred Warmbier, said, "We're so thankful. After Trump's actions, Warmbier didn't live long, but his parents were relieved that he could pass away at home after being ignored by Obama and his disgraceful administration." President Trump did all he could for that family, but in the summit, the president was signing an agreement for the future of the world. We know that the president's efforts have led to peace in the Korean Peninsula. This moment was historical. And then Jim Acosta attempted to destroy it. Absolutely ridiculous. Ban Acosta. Brad Parscale is absolutely correct. Acosta should have his press creds suspended. Do you agree? Absolutely. I said it early this morning before Parscale said it. Once I heard these ridiculous questions and screaming, you know what the thing is? The Democrats are reeling with this. They're reeling and trying to undermine anything and everything they can find to downplay this and insult it and not make it a big historical deal, which it is. And they are flipping out. Well, too bad, Democrats. Yous are done for, and that's the bottom line. And Jim Acosta shouldn't be allowed in the White House or any place else. He should have his press credentials revoked. Enough is enough with this. And he screamed, blank you, this is what, you do when you're not being offered any answers, like this is what you do, and blank him, I mean, where are you going? You're not going to the zoo. He acts like he's going to the zoo or something, and worse, you don't even use that kind of language. He's a disgrace. So is his. So is the mainstream media that supports these rejects. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.